Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. We are back outside of Melvold's General Store for part number 2, also known as Joyce's shop of course. For those watching the Hawkins Square series as well, this is going to be episode number 14. So we are getting there guys, we are making huge progress. Honestly, we have basically, well, okay, maybe almost completed the square. We have ourselves the rest of this store to get done, and then of course the Hawkins Cinema, which will be coming soon as well. So definitely stay tuned for Mondays when each episode will be newly dropping, basically. So yeah, in this video we are going to be going ahead and venturing to the inside of the store, hopefully getting the first sort of storefront built up. That's my aim for today, and then maybe going behind the counter to get this part of the counter done too. Now I know that's not much, it doesn't look like much in the grand scheme of things, but we do have a lot of items to grab here. And so I don't want to say we're going to get the whole thing done in one episode, because if we don't, that's going to be a little bit disappointing. So we're going to go ahead and decorate the front of the shop up, make sure that Joyce can get her new phone, her Christmas lights, all the essentials, oh maybe some cigarettes as well, because she's you know, quite stressed with Will's disappearance. So yeah, we're going to get this done, and then yeah, call it a day until we can venture to the back rooms. Not literally, of course. We're not getting lost today. Anyways, let's get started with today's tutorial. Okay then guys, so to get us started, we are going to take ourselves some smooth quartz block, some quartz bricks, some smooth quartz stairs, some smooth sandstone slabs, some oak planks, a beehive, smooth sandstone, spruce stairs, and spruce slabs as well. Please bear in mind guys, we are going to use the spruce slabs, hold on, the spruce slabs a lot, because we're going to make them into blocks, just to save us some hotbar space. So obviously, as you know, you stack 2 to make a block. So if I say block, it's just 2 slabs. Alright then, let's go ahead, starting on, so you come in the doors this way, we want to go to the right, over this way, so closest to the end of the road. We're going to count back from the window, obviously 1, then 2, then 3, and then we're going to take oak planks here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks like so, so up to the quartz layer here. Wonderful. I know this is a very weird way of starting the interior, but this is how my brain works. This is the only way I could explain it to myself that made sense, so bear with me. We're going to go ahead and come along this way with our beehives for 4. Be sure to get them on their sides guys, because we have this little slit for the bees to come in and out of, and of course we're not after making them into actual beehives. So we want to go ahead and make them look like boxes up here, like so. So 4 stacked together, then another 5 oak planks, and then 3 stacked together for 2 layers, and another 5 oak planks. And then we'll do 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, and another 5 oak planks. And then this time we go for another, oh, we actually go 5 on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up here, the same as well. And you guessed it, another 5 oak planks. Who would have known that? Jeez. Right, now down this way. We're going to take ourselves some smooth quartz stairs, and we want to go for 1, 2, 3, and 4 layers of these like so. Then we'll actually stack over oak planks over the very top, and also bring them out forward here. And this is where the roof gets lower for the pharmacy area of the building. This is actually really helpful to remember. If you wish to go ahead and run this one along to the other side, then I highly recommend doing that, just so that you know this is the lowest part of the building, so it is going to be the same obviously on both sides. So it'll save you some hassle a bit later on. Perfect. Oh, I should mention, by the way guys, you probably didn't see this, and I probably never told you before, the second floor does not have any interior. It's completely dark up here. No space at all. Sorry, space up here, but nothing in the space at all. So if you want to go ahead and furnish it, please feel free to do that. Maybe add some storerooms, a staff room, and another bathroom, that sort of thing up here. Feel free to do that. I'd love to hear what you guys come up with in the comments down below. Now the next thing we need to do is come back to our stairs over this way, where we have that shelf, and build quartz up to the 4 in this case, like so. You can go 5 if you wish, and that'll take you just up to the oak planks. Then we'll come back down for 2, like that, so we have a gap of 3 for this doorway. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks just here, the other side of it. We'll do another 5 here, there like so. And on this one we'll have our countertop for our pharmacy. So we'll do 2 stairs like so, and we'll need to add a slab onto that afterwards. But for now we can leave it empty. Come a block away from this, so in line with the oak planks, and build 2 blocks. And then we'll basically, we'll basically take stairs along here in a moment, but I'll do that afterwards when we get onto the shop front. So for now we're going to obviously build the infrastructure. So now we need another 2 lots of 5 blocks here, for like 2 lots of pillars like that. Then 2 blocks come down from the ceiling, and then we build another 5 just here. So that is both the doors that we have. That one goes to the cupboard, and this one goes to the storeroom, and then of course the loading sort of bay and everything like that. Perfect. Now along this way, there's going to be a big shelf. This is where our spruce blocks will come in handy. We want to build these upwards to, we can go the whole way to the 5. So we'll do 2 lots of these here. Then you turn the corner, and we go 3 along this way. Of course, all blocks. Can take a hot minute, but that's alright. There we go. And then we want to go a little bit further. Basically, we want a gap of 3 in between them. So 1, 2, 3, and then we turn the corner here. Like so. So it's like this. Then we build ourselves quartz on the front side, because we want quartz to be shown on the front, but then the back of it is going to be a spruce shelf. We'll go ahead and come to the second sort of slot up, like so, and build a shelf, and do this all the way up. And you should be left with 4 shelves like so. And on the very top, you can actually just slab that over if you wish as well, and even bring the slabs forward, like that. It is up to you guys. I think I use quartz slabs up there, but it's up to you. You can even just use a block like that, because it doesn't really matter. So yeah, feel free to do that. Just close it up how you wish. But that looks great. Well done. Oh, if you want to come beneath it and just add in your planks in the ground here, then feel free to do that too, just to make the whole thing look like one big unit. Now we'll take ourselves sandstone, and we'll go 2 blocks, and we basically do what we did before with our spruce, except this one is obviously 1 block forward, because this one obviously goes back, this one's going to be more forward. So instead of turning on the spruce layer, we actually turn just here, and we again go for 3 blocks in the gap, and so add 2 on the end after the 3. So you want to do this the whole way until you reach there to the planks, dropping down here, adding yourself 3 more sandstone beneath, and then doing the exact same shelf design, just with sandstone instead. So like so, and I'm going to add my blocks above, just like that. Sorted. And now back this way, it can get a little bit complex, so just stay with me. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves 1, 2 slabs next to the sandstone here, and then again 2, and then again 2, so that's now 3 lots. And on the very top layer, we want to do ourselves a block. Oh, I just lost my photo. There it is. So we want to go here for just 2 blocks. And then the third one will be in the corner. This one can actually go the whole way into the corner if you wish, or you can continue the shelf there. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do there. And then I actually did complete the back of this. I don't know if it was with... You know what? We'll do it with these anyways. Can always change it when we get to the loading dock. The loading dock is not canon, it's not in the series, so you don't need to worry about making it accurate, you know. So that's all good. But this is shown. Tell you what, I was on a nice old roll then. The tutorial was going well, no mistakes so far. Then the police decided to rock up, go past my house at like 300 miles an hour, just because I said a shelf wasn't canon. Goodness me. Stranger Things police. We'll take ourselves some quartz now, and fill this gap of 3, just like so. It really looks like minging, doesn't it? It looks disgusting, because we have the rest of it kind of all oak, and then there's just that one bit. But yeah, I don't know. Keep it like that if you want it. If you don't, then feel free to change it too. Now I believe the rest of these shelves are made with stairs, but I might actually build them with slabs as well. They literally just sent another police car. Goodness me. Can a man not like film his tutorial in peace these days? Without crime? God, right, anyways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is actually spruce in the back wall here. No, it's not. I'm a donut. It is actually stairs. That would make sense because it backs up the wall here. That makes sense, doesn't it? And then we do 3 blocks above, like so. And then we'll do our oak over here to finish up that side. So it's matching the other way. If you go in line with it, it should be right to the other way. Perfect. Now we'll bring our shelves right the way down to the front of the shop. So again, we start with 5 beehives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously 2 layers of these. Another 5 oak planks. 4 beehives. And here. and another oak planks. And then we want to go with, I believe, another 4 up this way, except this is where it kind of changes a bit for that sort of Kodak camera sort of area I was on about. So what you might need to do here is, if you wish to, we're going to go ahead and build ourselves 3 normal beehives. Then we'll do 4. Then we'll add 2 blocks only for this divider. And then we'll go back the other direction for another 4. And then 1, 2, 3 beneath. But leave that gap in the middle empty. Cool. Then up this way you can do yourselves oak planks, and you can do them to the corner as well, just so they cover up the copper from the front of the building. I'm also going to bring them just along here, so they also cover up the brick there as well. That looks awesome. That looks really good, guys. Well done. We have made some sick progress so far. This is going very well. Right, let's go ahead and add in some shelves. Sorry about all the police, guys. I have no idea what is going on out there. Someone's just decided to be a mad lad. Anyways, right, let's take ourselves some stairs. Go over this way, like so. And then literally, you just go ahead and connect them from one side to the other. These are the most simple and boring shelves ever. However, they do the trick very well. So that's what we like to see. So there's only 2 lots on this side, but then on the flip side there are a few more, as that is the entranceway to the shop. So over here I believe all of them are covered with some type of quartz in one way or another. So if we go here firstly with these ones, and then these ones in the center, you can curve the corners once more, like so. And then here as well, like this. And then over this way, we want to curve the right side, and we'll only do ourselves 2 along from this position, and we want slabs to be in here afterwards. That is perfect at the moment though, guys. What I will ask you to do now, whilst I go and sort of refresh my inventory, get some new materials and whatnot, is if you want to go ahead and change the entire grass area in this building to quartz bricks, then that'll save us a lot of hassle in a little while. So go ahead and change every single grass block you see on the inside of our shop to be these quartz bricks. Let's get this done. Okay then guys, let's take some grey concrete, some smooth red sandstone, some yellow concrete, red concrete, acacia trapdoors, birch trapdoors, smooth quartz block, oak trapdoors, and a composter as well. Now if we turn back around, go back inside, over here where we have that Kodak wall I was on about before, let's take red concrete in the gaps. Let's do ourselves some smooth red sandstone across from one red to the other, and then yellow beneath that, like so. Then we want to go ahead and take our grey, and we go right the way along the bottom between the 2 oak pillars, and then filling the gaps of 6 with them as well, like so. Then we'll take ourselves a composter here, just on the end grey, and then we'll take ourselves some birch trapdoors folded down the 3 beehives on each side, just like so. Brilliant. The next thing to do is to take acacia trapdoors on basically all of our planks that go between our shelves. So for these 2 in the middle, handles facing the same way, and we basically want to do these in a bit of an order that just look kind of tidy really. So the ones on the up can be facing up, and then the other two lots can obviously be facing the same direction. So I think these look quite nice, and yeah, they're pretty cool. For this one, I'm only going to do this one starting here, not this one, because this has a trapdoor on the roof. So instead here, I'll just fold it down like so. Over this way, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. So we do a different thing again over this way. So we're only going to do the 3, like that, and then we'll do the 4. So I'll do the top ones firstly, like that, and then I'll build these ones going down, and then the second layer, and then the final one. I believe this one only stops on 3 though, because there is something here, which we'll get onto in a moment. So these ones though, that are in the open shop area, can be built all the way down to the floor. Just like so. Just adds a bit more detail and texture to the whole thing, which is really cool. Looks lovely as well. Brilliant guys. Okay, so if we go over to the front windows, we'll add in some window displays, or at least shelves for the window displays. So we'll take quartz here, 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3. We will do the full 4 just here like so. On the third one in, I'll take a composter, then an oak trapdoor, oak trapdoors, oak trapdoor. I'm going to fold them on top of these as well. So all of these, making sure that I get these kind of like baskets or something, like a fence almost. But we don't actually want to use fences because they don't look the correct way. So we want these trapdoors to be here instead. Over this way, we want to do the similar thing. We'll take one block in the corner, 2, and then a total of 4. And we'll do ourselves trapdoors on all of these because there's no composter. 2 in there and 1 here. Remember to go ahead and add in the second layer of these all the way around. It can be a little bit troublesome. You may have to place one to remove one, like that. And then go ahead and fold all of these up, like so. And we'll add the rest of the details for those in a moment. Brilliant, guys. Well done. Let's get some new materials. Now we'll take ourselves some spruce stairs, some spruce slabs, iron bars, grindstone, hay bales again, pumpkins again, wax oxidized cut copper, light grey stained glass pane, and grey carpet as well. We'll take 3 of these from the front door. You can go next to the blue for 3, and here 2. In the gap between them, do yourself 2 spruce stairs, and then a slab space away, do a slab, and then again for another shelf, just like so. So just like so. When they have item frames on, that'll look so much better. At the moment, it's going to look really, really dull, but that's alright. We'll do 2 iron bars here, and then 2 grindstones, 1 on each of them, like so. Awesome. Over this way, you can do a pumpkin on this shelf. We'll do a pumpkin on this one, and then 2 hay bales on this one, like so. We'll add in a bunch more item frames over that way as well, just a bit later. Up this way, whilst we have the materials on us, we want to go ahead and hang some sort of signs off of the roof. Now this can be a bit troublesome, especially as we don't have a roof right now. So I recommend taking another material, maybe even your hay bale, just so it stands out and you know to remove it. We want to take ourselves a sign that is literally going to be here, so where these 3 are, but down. So we'll do ourselves the oxidize here, so in line with that trapdoor, 1 glass pane here, and 1 just here, like that. So it's going to hang just in line with the window, but the glass panes are going to be in line with the grey. Sorry about the Demogorgon noise, I think that was my throat. Right, we'll go 2, and we'll go for 3 blocks back here. No, it might even be 2. Yeah, we want it to be above the grindstone, basically, so that's going to be 2. I'm going to add in my glass panes here, and then my 3 wax oxidized just there, like so. Yeah, that looks really cool. It starts to properly look like a store when you have these things in. Wonderful. Let's get some more materials. Guys, we are making insane progress. This is looking awesome so far. Let's now take ourselves some jungle stairs, some polished blackstone brick stairs, some acacia stairs, jungle slabs, a beehive, warped trapdoors, polished doorright stairs, red stained glass pane, and smooth quartz stairs. Basically every stair in Minecraft. Let's take ourselves the jungle just here, and then besides it the polished blackstone brick. Then we'll do an acacia on top of that one, and over here we'll take our slab just like so. Awesome. Now we're going to flip to the back up this way, and we're going to take ourselves our warped trapdoors. We want to start by going to the corner and building forward to here and folding up on the front. A space away and a space away, do another, and obviously build underneath from the one you've placed at the front, like so. Now besides this one to the right, you can build along. We will go with 1, 2, and then do another row of our warped. I'm going to double up my warped in the middle here for these ones. Oops, like that. I'm not going to place them on the back here though, because I want to have some stuff on the shelf. So I want to have item frames on there, so don't place any back there. We'll do another here, and then we'll do ourselves the usual ones that come forward and then curve around. But for these ones in the middle, you leave them plain in order to stick yourself red stained glass pane. Again here, there's a space, so we'll go ahead and add this in. Oh, it can be a little bit troublesome. There we go. And then over here, like so. So you should have this, so 3 with the gaps on each side, and then your big pharmacy sign in the center, like so. Perfect. Whilst I'm over this way, I'm going to take myself 4 stairs here, next to that 2 block of the corner of the desk, and do another 4 over this way as well. Awesome. Now back to the front entrance of our shop. We'll take ourselves beehives. We will go besides our composter. And then I'm going to build myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Actually, I'm going to flip this one backwards just so that little slit is not showing. And then do another one this way around, going back to that composter. Like so. Then I'll take myself on the third one back in, a warp trapdoor, with a warp trapdoor above it, so you'll need to shift or crouch click to place that one. Don't forget your door right cashier sort of register just there. And then go behind this, leaving a space away, and do yourself a shelf. For the shelf, we build with 2 of our... Nope, we're going to go upside down with our quartz, which can be troublesome. So it's like that. And then on this way around, you stick yourself 3 and 3 normal stairs, upside down the back, like so. It's a weird one, I know, but that is one of our shelves down. Now we've got the rest to do. This is where it gets a little bit hard, but again, stick with me, it's all good. We want to leave a gap of 2 here, and build another one the exact same way as we just did. So do the upside down stairs firstly, because they're the most troublesome part, like that. And this time we'll build the shelves this way around instead. So we'll do a shelf of 5 for 2 layers, and then the upside down stairs again on the end like so. Perfect. That's brilliant. So for this one, by the way, you should be on the first lot of stairs here, and the second one in on these ones. Leaving a gap of 2, we want to do our upside down stairs again, but a bit differently. So I'm going to go back to back like that, and leaving my gap of 2 here. Again, we do this for 2 layers, and then we'll build a shelf between them, which is going to be worth 5 blocks, and it will be double-sided. Back on this way, upside down stairs obviously back to back, for 2 layers high. And then your second shelf can go in the middle, just like so. There we go. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and do the rest of the shop. So over this way. Let's go 2 blocks away from the counter. 1, 2. Adding in our upside down firstly, of course. Then we'll do 3 in the middle here. Then upside down again. Oops. Here and here. Before reaching our free samples kind of counter that goes in before the pharmacy. Brilliant. Now behind this one. Behind the sort of countertop. Behind this, this main cash register area. We want to go with 2 blocks away again. So from this one. And adding in 1, 2, 3 on either side of that one, just in there, like so. Flip around and do the exact same here, and double this up in height. And then you can add in your back-to-back upside down stairs on each of the ends to call it a day. Like so. Perfect. And then over this way, our last shelf for today is going to go in here. It's going to be 1 block from this one, and it will be upside down stairs again, back-to-back with each other. Like so, and then 3 blocks between them, or 3 stairs in this case, with the upside down stairs to end it off. So there we go. So we have ourselves quite a few shelves in here, and that is, yeah, that's perfect. That is what we're after. Brilliant. Okay, I'm now going to swap my materials and get some more. Alright then guys, we will take ourselves some polished andesite stairs, some blue stained glass pane, light grey carpet, chiseled quartz block of lapis lazuli, smooth quartz slab, oak slabs, jungle trapdoors, and finally tripwire hooks as well. Now our materials here are a little bit jumbled because we need to go over this way and then backtrack a bit over this way. So just stick with me too. We're going to go 1 block away from this big shelf here. So 1 and here, starting our little waiting sort of seats over this way, maybe for the pharmacy whilst you wait for your pickup or whatever. And we build these with little tables between them, and we do basically 3 lots of these seats back to back. On the upside down ones, just add in your light grey carpet, like so. And now we'll go 2 blocks away from the end one, 1, 2, and on 3, add in your lapis, and go right the way along until you reach the end of this shelf just here, like so. Now take yourself 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs on top, and up this way, 3 lots of chiseled block up this way. Over this way, build yourself 2 blocks with your slabs, and place tripwire hooks on them like so. and then take slabs across the top of these stairs over to here, and adding one on top of those 2 stairs in the corner. Now take yourself blocks along this way until you reach 1 block away from your acacia trapdoors up this way. And one of these can actually fold into a little bit of a kind of, I don't know what they call them, like, you know, like in bars have those things. You guys know what I'm on about. Ugh, can't speak English. You know what I'm on about. Let's take an oak trapdoor on this one. Sorry, an oak slab on this one. And then jungle trapdoors folded on each side. Like this. And you can imagine that's kind of like the basket for picking up stuff. And we'll do some quartz slabs from that position right the way to the end. And that concludes the pharmacy kind of build, really. We just need to go ahead and obviously give it some detail. That's good. That's really good. So now backtracking this way, take yourself your blue stained glass pane and go to these 2 lots of stairs here. And you can imagine that might be like a discount sign or something on the top of the shelf. And back over this way, onto the Kodak wall, we'll take a tripwire hook here, here, and here, so diagonal. And over this way, 2 on the very top, and 2 to the bottom right, like so. Wonderful, guys. Let's get some more materials. Alright then, assassins, for this next bit, we'll take some blue carpet, some polished black stone buttons, some jungle fence gates, birch signs, item frames, smooth quartz slab, anvils, a painting, and a clock as well. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you where to put your item frames for this next build, because there is obviously a lot in this area. But I'm not going to show you what goes in them. Instead, I will tell you, feel free to pause the video, go ahead and fill that area, and then move on to the next one. So just remember the pause button is always there for your use, but instead of me just grabbing materials constantly, filling them all up with you guys and spending like half an hour doing that and boring the hell out of you, I'd rather just tell you, and then you guys can do it on your own time. And then obviously I don't waste any time. So yeah, let's get this done. Alright then, so the blue carpet, firstly, we'll go over this one, onto these 3, just like so. We want to take ourselves our jungle fence gates, open down here on the Kodak wall for 3, and only 2 up this way because of the composter. We'll take item frames here and here, 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 and here. And on this wall, our first lot of item frames, we're going to put daylight sensors in them. I think daylight sensors look like little camera batteries or maybe bits of film, so you can probably use those and they'll look awesome. That's what I did on my original. We'll take 6 item frames for the shelf here, and you can also do them on the back of this, maybe on these 2 and these 2, and basically anywhere you can find a spot. So we'll do 2 here as well. Now we'll go ahead and go along this way, adding in item frames on all of the quartz available, so all the stairs here and here, and of course on the back of this one for these 5, and then this one for the front side of it as well, like so. Hopefully these won't lag out your world. It's getting a bit like that on my world. Now we want to go ahead and take ourselves a couple more on this one just before I forget. So go over here and do the same like that. Awesome. Now over here onto the spruce, we want to go for 1 in the middle, 1 here, and 1 down here. We'll go a little bit sparse on this one. And over here we can do full set of 6. And here, this is the prescription wall. So we're going to go for 2, like so, 3, and then 3 in the middle, 1 down here, and 2 from the top. I'll recap what the materials are needed in these spaces in a moment. Over this way, we'll go for 1 more here, with an anvil in upside down for like the telephone, or maybe even on its side. We'll do it on its side. And you can do a button on the bottom for like the rotary of the telephone. Over here, do some item frames on the spruce. Remember, that's where we left the gap of the trapdoors. Then do another here with a painting in, and another over this way with a clock in. And don't forget to add 2 on the stairs that we added in previously. Go ahead and stick them on the front of this cabinet here, like so. You can also go ahead and stick a couple on this one in the corner, like so. There's also going to be a few over here where we have slabs. So I'm just going to add my slabs in now. I might do 3 lots like that, or I might just copy where the stairs are. That's much easier to do probably. just like so. Yeah, it looks much cleaner. Perfect. So now over this way, I'm not going to add them in on the slabs actually. I'm going to go just onto the stairs for those 9. And then all the rest of these stairs in the wall here for these shelves. Like this. Awesome. I'm going to do them on the top of this shelf here. And down the sides. So here. And, oops, my bad. Here. And then I'm also going to do them on the sides as well. Like this. Perfect. I'm also going to do them on the top of this one. So I'm going to go like this. And then obviously one just there next to the glass panes. And do them on the front of the shelf. And of course on the back as well. Like so. You can do a bunch on this one as well. If you can get item frames here. Do them on the shelf there. And this way. And if you want to do them on the top of this one as well, feel free. You can actually do them on the top of every single one, but I left a certain amount empty just because I thought it just kind of looked cluttered after a bit. So feel free to do them wherever you wish, really. But I'm finally going to add some in on the shelf here as well. Like that. Don't forget this countertop over this way as well. There are going to be some on the front. And there are going to be some on the top. Like so. I'll do 2 more down this way. This shelf in the middle, of course, is jam-packed with them. So there are a total of 6 on the front. And there'll be 2 dangling from each side. Because, of course, we have carpet on the below. However, if you wanted to use wool instead of carpet and add in another item frame, please be my guest, because that will actually help quite a lot as well. So you can take instead some grey wool instead of your carpet and replace the blocks instead. I know I just destroyed a random block. I'll replace that. There we are. And then you can add in yourself your item frame here and your item frame here as well. It's up to you guys. It doesn't really matter either way, so feel free to do what you wish. Add them on the top of this one, and then add them in the spaces on your window display over this way, and maybe one on top of this hay bale as well. And you can also do them in this window, but I have left this one quite plain, so feel free to do what you wish there. But as we have the outside display, no one can really see into this window display, so it's not the biggest of deals, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that looks awesome. That looks really good. Just make sure you've packed up everywhere you can, or where you wish to. And yeah, that's good. So now let's go ahead and backtrack. And we'll backtrack to, oh, firstly, we'll just add in a sign. There's a sign that goes on the 3rd block here on the free samples sort of countertop. And it says, today's specials. All in caps, just to grab your attention. Don't forget that apostrophe for the S. And then we'll do samples just here. Like so. You want to move samples down to the next line. And then move the entire thing down to the next line after that. So it's like that. That looks good. Awesome. So yeah, backtracking so we can get all of our item frames filled up. So as I say, Kodak batteries over here, or maybe the bits of film for the cameras, definitely recommend using some daylight sensors. I'm also going to stick myself birch signs on the red concretes whilst I remember, because I almost forgot. Let's go over this way. For the next, for the shelf in front actually, you can take just a bunch of random materials such as blaze rods. You can go with some different ores and things, and it might actually be worth me showing you what I put in my original one, so you can then use it for your one as well. That might be easier than explaining. So here I am at my original general store, and this is what I have. So, as I say, daylight sensors go in the Kodak wall over here. They just look really cool for different bits of film or maybe batteries for the cameras. We have some ores and random mob drops from this area just here, which is obviously camera equipment as well. Maybe some, I don't know what cameras come with. Some stuff for cameras anyways. I'm no photographer, as you can tell. Also place some more in the side there as well, so same as these materials. What is this one? Netherite scrap. That's obviously an an amethyst shard, and then we have blaze rod and blaze powder as well. For this next one, you can take paper, all different types of paper, maybe some notebooks and stuff like that can go on this one, and then behind it, trapdoors, chests, trapdoors, slabs, chests. Lots of different materials over this way, maybe for different crates and boxes and whatnot as well. You can imagine maybe some of these little ones, these slabs, represent the boxes of Christmas lights that Joyce does buy. Over behind the pharmacy counter, obviously take some potions, splash potions in this one. And then up here, take yourself upside down signs. These look really, really good as they represent prescriptions. I felt they were really, really appropriate and obviously helped quite a bit for this tutorial. Obviously we've got the anvil on there for the phone. More splash potions on this one for orders that need picking up. Again, splash potions can go on these two, just here. And on the 4 behind as well. Perfect. Now this way, we'll take ourselves normal potions, drinkable potions just here. Like so. Over on this wall, take yourself candles, all different types of candles. Maybe scented ones as well. Delicious, like gingerbread ones. Oh, they're lovely. Anyways, over this way, take some more different potions, but not potions that are going to be like magical and look like medical ones. Maybe take some water and things that look like drinks, for example, and maybe a little bit of like snacky sort of. Actually, this kind of looks like washing up liquid. Okay, so washing up liquid and then washing up liquid, maybe. Over here, take some shulker boxes, and you can do this for both shelves, and you can also do it for this shelf as well. A mixture of the, you know, the what did I say they were called? Completely forgot the name now. But anyways, the sort of washing up liquids. That's what I was on about. Over here, shulker boxes, and even some of the Christmas lights as well and stuff in the slabs. Like that for this one. And then over here, take yourself more books and more paper, just behind the seats, like so. And then these two in the middle can be filled up with fruit and different pieces of food. So feel free to add in some cookies and some cake and more, you know, yummy foods than I have here. So feel free to add those in too. And then finally, obviously for the countertop here, you want to take yourself some empty glass bottles, some splash potions on the front, pumpkins, as of course it is Halloween. Pumpkins all the way on this front shelf, like that, all stacked up. A single lead in this one. I wasn't sure what this was for, but maybe it's in the show and I just forgot what it is. So a lead on that corner, for some reason, if you wish. And then of course pumpkins in the shop window as well. So make sure to add in all of those things, guys. As I say, please go back and pause the video where you need to. And yeah, get this all done. And then we'll continue the build. So guys, once you have spent a long time furnishing and stocking your shelves like I have, it was a very hard process, honestly. The hardest part of this tutorial, I reckon, is just doing that. But anyways, well done on that. That's awesome. The last step in today's tutorial is taking a white banner, a blue banner, some red dye, quartz bricks, iron trapdoors, and pearlescent frog lights. Firstly, we need to head outside. We need to find our loom, which is still on the same road, of course, just next to Radio Shack over here. Open it up, stick your blue banner in, and your red dye in, and you just want to get this pally, which is the lines down the center. You take that back out, we're going to use it in our free samples area over here, so on the counter. And you can do this right the way around the countertop, just like so. Awesome, just a bit more detail. Add a white banner here next to the sort of stock room, I guess you could say. The cupboard, I will say. And then we're going to take ourselves our pearlescent frog lights and our quartz bricks and start to design the lighting for this building. Now it is a bit tricky, so definitely stay tuned. We will go next to this second lot of acacia and build 1, 2, so up to the diagonal right, 3, 4 blocks and build out. And then we'll go with the pearlescent frog lights. What I'm going to do is build these firstly, and then fill the rest of the building up with quartz once we've got the lights in. I'll go 2 blocks in front of this, and add in another 4 pearlescent frog lights. Like this. I'm going to go 1 block, and then add in 3 more, just up this way. Then I want to add myself in a gap of 3, here, and do the exact same. So 3, single one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then 4 again up this way, like so, before reaching, of course, the front of the shop. Brilliant. Now in the center of these, we want to go 2 blocks away from the middle of the 3, 1, 2, and then 2 this way around, which does confuse things a little bit. That's okay. Then add a gap of 2, and then add in another 2 this way, and then again another gap of 2, and another 2, gap of 2, another 2, gap of 2, another 2 until you're at the front of the pearlescent frog light, just here. So basically 5 lots of these 2 in the center. And now for this end, sorry about my speech, we will go for this second lot of acacia just here, so the 2. Obviously build 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right from above it and out, and then we'll start with our frog lights on the next one along. So just here, that's for 4, gap of 2 forward before adding in another 4, 1 block, and then 3 frog lights at the very front. And then there's going to be a gap of 3 before doing exactly the same, just this way around again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest is going to be filled up entirely with quartz bricks above our oak here. So literally just everything beyond the oak is going to be quartz bricks filled in this gap. And this is quite a satisfying part of the build, because you know everything beneath this is 100% complete. And you've done an awesome job. You should definitely be impressed with yourselves. So let's just go ahead and fill this all in. This is quite time consuming, but as I say, it is quite relaxing. So let's get this done. And once you've done that, by the way, that looks awesome. Come back down to your shop. Just pop in the back door if you need to. Went a bit Australian. If you need to. And then as you notice, the pharmacy is quite dark. So what we're going to do is a little trick. Go beneath your trapdoors and just add in pearlescent frog lights every now and again. Doesn't have to be on every one, just maybe every 2, and basically where it's dark. So I might do a couple here, as it's kind of dark here, like that, and then just fold them back up once you're done. So it's a little trick. You don't have to do this on every one, like I said. Just occasionally, just drop a couple in, like so, and that'll light up the back of the room. Awesome. And then we have ourselves part 1 complete. And well, there we have it, Assassins. That is part 2 of Joyce's shop completed. The first furnishings are in. It is now a fully functioning shop, which is awesome. It just can't get restocked yet because, of course, you know, we haven't built the landing bay. Landing bay? What? Jeez, I just went straight to Star Wars. The loading dock. That's what I meant. Oh my goodness me. The loading dock. And, of course, the storeroom as well. So we're getting those done in the 3rd part, but you should be very impressed with yourselves because this is awesome. It is looking awesome finally to have this shop in our worlds. So yeah, definitely a big well done to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for also episode number 15 of Hawkins Square. If you guys have enjoyed this one, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be awesome. Gets this video recommended to more Stranger Things fans out there, as you guys know probably by now. And if you could consider subscribing if you haven't already, join the Assassinhood today for free. It'll be awesome to have you join our guild. And don't forget guys, social media links are in the description below. Instagram, Discord, and some other random ones in there too, so definitely check them out. But yeah, I will let you guys go now. It's been a long episode once again, but it has been very fun. I'm looking forward to getting the 4th part done. The 3rd part done. Because that'll be the conclusion to this shop. Hell yeah, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, see you next Monday guys, have an excellent one, and goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching.